I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. I'm walking in my purpose.
So today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special guest. Here on Stool Talk, we walk in our purpose on purpose. And today's guest, she's running in purpose. She's a great teammate. She's a great athlete. Her silliness, is tremendous. The what she could be in the possibly next couple years with the work she got with the great tutelage of Coach Davis and just her being a great individual on the track and in the classroom as well. Today we have with us the one, the only, Miss India Porter. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So tell us, how did this track journey start with you? Was track your first sports? Did you play other sports before that?
Um, I tried other sports. I tried volleyball. I tried basketball, and basketball just wasn't for me. I don't know, like basketball just wasn't for me. And like I really joined track just like to have fun, just get out the house because I was already running cross country in middle school. So I'm like, okay, let me try something new, and I joined track, and here I am.
Yeah. What do you love about track?
I love that track is just you. Well, for me, track is really just me with my thoughts, and it just really just gives me the time and the environment just to after school be with me and my thoughts, and just to have that moment where I just feel free.
Yeah. When did you realize that you had talent and sprinting ability and you had the opportunity to be good?
Um, really, I really just realized it this year when when indoor started. I really just realized that this year because I mean I never really thought like I was kind of fast or whatever until when we was doing times for the season. And I always last year I always ran 30. So like this year when I beat my time and ran at 27, I'm like I'm actually getting somewhere, and it made me just realize that this is really my time to shine.
Yeah, definitely. What I love about it is the self-awareness, the awareness and your ability to even seeing the accomplishments that you put in the work. So what you putting in the work, you can see is paying off. What would you say to first time track runners or track runners that might don't feel that and might don't know if they're going to be good and might be having undecided thoughts? What would you say to them?
I would say to oncoming track runners that be yourself. Don't let the negative energy get to you. Don't let people compare you. Don't let when people compare you, don't take it serious. They compare you, so they think they're thinking about you. They're just haters, and just don't let the negative energy get to you.
Yeah. And you compete in the 200, the 400, and possibly the 8 this year. What's your favorite event and why?
My favorite event would probably be the 200. I don't know, something about the 200 is like just getting out, just like cuz I get out, I don't want to say I get out kind of slow, but I get out like I have to go into my speed, and the 200 just helped me go into my speed.
Yeah. What do you think, or what is your coaches telling you to help you get out on that block fast?
I love that they're always boosting me up, boosting my confidence, just telling me that I'm doing good and that I'm on the right track.
Yeah. And what has been your biggest challenge from your transition from middle school to high school, whether it be in academics, whether it be in sports, even social life?
Um, I would say I would say the academics and the workouts that we have at track, it's also kind of hard. Doing 600s is really, really hard.
Yeah, so and I always have to mention this, and you the next track runner. I see where Coach T have y'all running and y'all getting it in, and then I'm seeing all these dead bodies, all these bodies on the ground. I said, Coach T do not be playing. I mean, y'all be exhausted, but it's definitely gonna pay off. Yeah. How do you mentally prepare before a big race? And what do you do before the race to get you going? Is you listening to music? Is you concentrating? Is you warming up? Do you have a routine?
How do I mentally prepare for a race? I really just listen to my gospel. Like I'm really getting into like my religion and really listen to gospel, and just really just think it's me and my thoughts. Don't really think about the other runners.
Yeah. So what does faith mean to you? I'm glad you said that because it's a joy to see when athletes is getting into gospel, getting into listening to the good music, listening to and even trusting God to help them because God gives us all abilities and gifts and talents. So what does faith mean to you and how are you using that faith to allow you to excel and have faith in yourself?
I mean, faith means to me like just hope, really. Just believing that everything you're doing or everything is gonna pay off in the long run. And really, what I do with faith is really just me believing in myself and me pushing myself and me helping myself compare prepare to the next thing.
Yeah. How do you keep the main thing to maintain? Because you're different. You're set apart. You're a track runner. You're an athlete. But you go to school. You're still a teenager. So it's other people that ain't playing sports. They might be doing other stuff. So how do you keep the main thing, so you don't get caught in none of that and you concentrate on your books and the sports?
I just always think to myself, you want this, you worked hard to get this. Don't let the outsiders, don't let the world put you at the bottom again.
Yeah. And passing the crown, the torch, are you ready? Are those shoes even going to be inside for a goal for you to feel? I possibly believe that you can do it with all the hard work, having faith in God and your ability putting in the work. How do you feel with that, knowing that you run for a great track program and you possibly could be the next best one?
I feel excited. I feel happy. Like when she was about to pass the crown to me, I did not know that at first. I'm like, wait, what me? Like, but when she went, like when we was taking a picture and I seen the picture, like I finally realized, like I'm really the next person in line that's really about to do greatness and whatever. And I just felt so happy and so excited for myself.
Yes, I definitely love that for you as well. Take us through a moment in time where you in them blocks before that gun goes off, when you in there, your feet, hands probably on the in your marks and you down. Take us through it. What's going through your mind? What's the process like?
Normally when I get ready to run, my stomach is always in knots. I always got some excuse. I always want to stop and just walk away. But even though my stomach's in knots, I know this is what I came here to do and this is what I trained to do. So when I'm getting ready in the blocks, and I'm just really just thinking to myself, I got this. Don't let the other people, if they ahead of you, push, go fast, do what you got to do. And I just always think to myself, you wouldn't be here if God didn't want you here, you wouldn't be here. So I just always just gotta think, just push yourself.
Yeah, I love it. And what I want to say to you is, they say heavy is the head that wears the throne, the crown, whatever. But no matter what it looks like, you get better each day. If you're getting better 1% each day, you're getting better. I don't want you to get discouraged, no matter if it's one or two races, you ain't running your best because you still got 4 good quality years. And everything that happens, every situation you go through is only going to be used for the growth because the finished product in 4 years when we come back, because this is the first interview of many, we're gonna be getting you on, we're gonna be sharing your story, your journey, and even following you. And you will be able to look back like, man, I remember this how it started. Are you thinking of that or aware of that to keep a positive mindset no matter what?
I always just think of in the long run, everything's gonna pay off. You came from the bottom, you came from grades being bad to now grades being excellent. You came from 2.5 GPA to a 4.0. You came from the bottom. So I would just think in the long run, everything's gonna pay off.
Yeah, not only a track star, but an academic. So that means you can get all city track and you can get all city academics. Like, that's double. So when them college coaches come, they're seeing you and they like, man, she's not only an athlete, she's a student too as well. What does family mean to you and how has the support from your family allowed you to be good on the track?
Family just means love to me. Like I feel like family is just like a beautiful thing. It means caring, love, and everything around like the word family is just supposed to mean love to me. And like my family, my mom is she's very supportive. Anything that I want to do, she's there. If I want When I wanted to do basketball, she was cheering me on. When I wanted to do volleyball, she was cheering me on. When I first joined track, she was cheering me on. So it's like now I'm just so grateful for her and so grateful that she is my support system and keep helping me through any obstacles I have
Yeah.
coming.
Shout out to your mom. Shout out to your family as well. Do you look for them each track meet? Do you know where area they at, or do you run? Do you hear like there she go? I hear her. How is that? Because them mamas, they love their babies. They love y'all. They be yelling, go, go, go. So do you be seeing where
Like
she at?
I be looking in the distance, but when I'm running in my head, I don't hear nothing but Coach Rich. voice. I don't hear nothing but his voice. Run faster, run faster, run faster. So I don't be paying attention to everybody else. But when I'm running, I just think about Coach Rick. I'm like, oh, I gotta run faster, gotta run faster.
Yeah, and how has that bond been between Coach T and Coach Rich? Like they're coaches. They're like, another set of parents, they're supporters. They want the best for y'all in life. How is it like that having those two, as coaches, as mentors, as people that want the best for you?
It's really been a good thing. It's really been nothing but positive. I mean, I was going through something a little minute ago, and they were there every step of the way. When I was feeling down, they was there. When I needed somebody to talk to, they was there. And they just been a good support system. It makes me want to do better and try better in life.
Yeah, and what type of leader would you say you are? Do you lead vocally or do you lead with your running, your ability, and your skills?
I think I'm a bit of both. Like I like when people were coming in for like outdoor season, I feel like I was a little bit of both. I was vocal with it, but also I would just show my skills. And it's like my team, they be like, "Oh, you so fast. I don't be want to run with you." I'm like, "No, we gonna all run together. And we all gonna get it over with." At the end of the day, we all here for one reason.
Yeah. What has been your best race so far and what made it special?
Um, I would say the 400. I was gonna say the 200, but I think the 400, and it really just made it special. Just knowing that I can really push through it, and really just I just tried and I just accomplished what I wanted to accomplish.
Yeah. And you said you're thinking about running the 800?
Oh, I don't think I know I have to run the 800. She's putting me in one way or another.
Get her, Coach T.
See, she's putting me in there one way or another. So there's no thing. She told me I was running it.
So how are you gonna balance your speed, your endurance, when you running in the 800? Do you got a technique? Do you got a method?
I mean, for the 800, I think it's really just because like a 400 is a full sprint. So with the 800, I think that for me, I'm just gonna get out 80% fast, and then like find my pace, not too slow but not too fast. And then when we go around, when it's the second lap, pick it up but not too fast. And then once we get to the last 100, just run it all the way through full 100 speed.
Yeah, that's amazing. What's one area of your running that you've been focusing on improving this summer?
Really the 200. Like I feel like the 200 is my event. I love the 200. 200 is just my event.
Mhm. Do you have any role models in track? And how have they influenced you?
I would say either Reed or Samaya getting. I would really say them two because like them two is really the only like I wouldn't say the only people, but they're really the people that keeps it positive. Really, just even when it's a negative day, even though when we're doing 600s and running laps around the whole thing, they really just make it positive and really just make us look on the bright side that it's all gonna pay off.
Yeah, and what are your goals for this season, both individually and team wise?
I go for team wise to win cities. Win cities. That's what we want. We want to go to regionals, win cities, and all of that. Personally, I want to get down to a 59 in the 400, and I want to be able to run the 800 without complaining. I don't hear no complaints. Like I want to be that, and I just want my time down on the 200 a little bit. But other than that, I'm just ready to win cities.
What are we looking at for that 225? That's two. Is
I
that two?
think right now, I think mine's like I'm trying to get down to a 26 now, but
Okay.
like by the end of the season, I want to be like a 25 something.
Yeah, that's good. And that's goals that's reachable. And like I said, you're aware. It just showed the skill set you have by being aware. Um, Describe you as a runner, in 3 words.
I would say strong, intelligent, and brave.
Yeah. How has Coach T helped you grow as a runner and as a person?
Coach T is really just my backbone. Like Coach T, like anything that I want, anything that I'm feeling down about, Coach T is always there, and I just love Coach T for that.
Yeah, I love Coach T too, man. Shout out to Coach T for even connecting us and making this happen. I said I gotta get her on because I've been hearing about you, seeing about you, and I done had Dalen on, I done had Rhea on, I done had Renai on, I done had all the youngsters on, my little cousin. So I'm like, I gotta get her on. So I'm thankful for her for connecting us to, because like I said, we're gonna continue to allow your journey to be seen as well. What's something about Coach T that people might not know? But should.
Under all that mean mugging, like Coach T be looking mad at practice. Under all that mean mugging, there's a beautiful soul under there. Like there's such a beautiful soul. And Coach T, she got her moments or whatever, she mad or whatever, but under all of that, she's such a beautiful soul.
Yeah, and she's so selfless. Like she don't really talk about it. I see it because I did my research and see the different accolades she done had and how really good of a runner she was and all the people that she connected with. So you guys are definitely getting it and being able to, get elite talent and elite training from somebody who did it before. Um, Rhianna Davis. She's known to be an elite runner. What is it like training alongside her?
It's good. I mean, with Rihanna, they were once putting me like when we were doing like practice, they were always putting me to read. I'm like, she fast. Like like my stomach being knots when I be running the real read, but I see the reason why because every time I run read, I push myself. I say, okay, I want to be a fast runner like her, so I'm gonna push myself and go faster. And it's really just a great thing.
Yeah, what's one thing that you learned from her?
To block all the negative energy out, to block everything out, everything just when you come to practice, everything's just so positive. Block all the negative energy out.
Yeah, how would you describe the team culture and the bond at Scott High School?
I would say we're like a family. Like even if like we come to practice with an attitude or we come negative, there's always somebody that's there that's gonna cheer us up, that's gonna make it positive. There's always somebody there that you can talk to.
Yeah, and if you could have dinner with any athlete, who would it be and why?
How do I say her name? I think her name is Shakiri Richardson. Her. I just love her story and how she just came about.
Yeah. So what's the go-to hype song that you use to get you going? I know you said you listen to different ones, but what's that one that gets you going?
Breathe upon me or praise him. Or any gospel song that like talk about praising God or like basically prayers. I be listening to some prayers and whatever. And I just like any gospel just to get in the mood.
Yeah, do you got a go-to Bible verse or a scripture that you say?
Um, I'm trying to think of Romans. I think it's Romans 8:18 or I think it's 8:18. Ooh, I forgot that one. Hold
No,
on.
we don't just keep it up there. I'll put it on there when we do it. I'll put it on there. But that's good, you know it.
I just forgot the Bible scripture.
Yeah, that's dope. Mine used to be I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So whatever I used to play with, I used to run and stuff like that. I used to always be saying that. If you wasn't running track, what sport would you be playing?
I don't think I'll be playing no sport. I think I would just go home and go sit down. I don't know. I tried volleyball. Volleyball went for me. I tried basketball. Basketball definitely wasn't for me because everybody was telling me to play basketball because I was so tall. And I just
Yeah.
got there. I'm like, no, this is not for me. This is not for me.
What's the go-to meal after a track meet that you will be looking to get some after a big track meet?
So you're gonna get Coach T mad at me. Um, I would say like Chipotle or after the track meet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Chipotle or any home cooked meal.
Do you have pre snack that you eat before that race?
Just like fruit and a granola bars and stuff like that.
Okay. What's your dream college that you would want to run track for, or would you just be looking to get a scholarship?
I'm looking for the scholarship, but my dream school is Texas Southern University. Like that's where I want to go. It's like it seemed like they're much of a family there. Like they really care about their community there.
Yeah. Who was the silliest on you guys' team?
The silliest. Ooh, I would go with Samaya.
Maya. Who
Yeah,
was
I
the best? Who was the best dancer?
would. Ooh, either Samaya or Michaela.
Okay. Who most likely to continue to get yelled at by Coach T?
Michaela. It's Michaela.
If you do you prefer morning workouts or evening workouts?
I'm gonna say morning. So I'm a morning person. I wake up like 7, 8 o'clock. So
Yeah. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I want to go to Jamaica or like Puerto Rico to run. I don't know. I want to go running in Jamaica for sure.
That'd be dope. If you had a superpower that could help you on the track, what would it be?
I'm gonna just go with the basic speed. I just
Okay.
need speed and I'll be fine.
All right, last part, then we go get you out of here. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You either pick one or the other or both. The 200 or 400.
200. I gotta go 200.
Indoor or outdoor track.
Outdoor
Sprints or endurance training.
sprints.
Winning a relay with your team or setting a personal record in an individual event.
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm gonna go with, just for me, I would go with setting a record for myself.
Yeah. And that'll just solidify all the hard work and stuff you put it in. So I
Hmm.
can see that. Track spikes or running shoes?
I would say track spikes.
Morning practice or afternoon practice?
Morning practice.
Training in the heat or training in the cold?
Training in the heat.
Speed workouts or weight training?
Weight training.
Listening to music while you warming up or focus in silence?
I'm gonna say go with listening to music.
Now this is the one right here. A gold medal at states or breaking a school record.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with breaking a school record. Cause I
Yeah.
feel like if I break a school record, that's already my middle right there. You're
Yeah.
gonna hear about me somehow.
Right. And whatever comes to your heart, can you speak something positive to the youth?
Just stay focused. Just become positive. Don't let the negative energy come. Don't let the negative energy get you. Just remain. Just remain yourself. Don't change for nobody. Just be the person you want to be in life.
Yeah. And when it's all said and done, what type of athlete do you want people to think of when they think about India?
I want them to think of somebody that's intelligent, somebody that's brave, somebody that's strong, somebody that came from the bottom, like the lowest to now. Like, even when I was having F's and D's and whatever, I still brung it up. I still came this far for a reason.
Yeah. And I got something I'm gonna send you after the interview from I interview a lot of college track runners and all like that, so they leave words and encouragement for the youth. So I got something that somebody made for you that I'm gonna send to you. Uh-oh, that I'm gonna
I'm
send to
sorry.
you. No, you good. That I'm gonna send to you. But I wanted to tell you, India, you have everything that you need inside of you to be great, to wear the crown, to represent Scott, to represent yourself, your family. Continue to be great. May God give you all the strength, the courage, and even the motivation and the ability to, want to continue to do it. Do not fear. Go out there and run your race. Get better each day. Continue to keep God first and continue to be great because greatness is inside you.
Thank you.
Yep, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, the elite, Miss India Porter.
Hey, thank you so much.
You
So
welcome.
opportunity.